Have you ever wondered what people with toy haulers use their garage for if they don't have any toys? Well, today we're going to show you how we use our garage as a garage.
Whether you are in your retirement years, heading there, or nowhere close, we have great things to share with all stationary RVers, and many of our tips work for nomad RVers as well. So stay tuned for this week's amazing tips, tricks, and tested products.
Hi, and welcome to our garage. This has been a long time in coming, and it's not a finished project yet. One of the advantages of living stationary in an RV is that you can have things that might be a little bit more heavy than if you were traveling. You can have things that might be tippy if you were traveling, but if you're stationary, you can secure better. And that's what we've done when we decided to enter into this season and live this season in an RV so Bob could go fishing, live up by the lakes. Then we really identified the type of living environment we wanted or needed. We quickly decided on a toy hauler. We liked the style that we chose. We really like this model. It's the 395M, not the MS. And the garage is quite spacious and has a bathroom. So one of the advantages there was that we have two bathrooms. Bob can have his own and I can have mine. Originally, the garage was going to be turned into my office because I'm still doing some work, and now I am a YouTube creator and I have some business adventures that I'm working from an office. That quickly got changed because we quickly figured out the major appliances and other large pieces we wanted to put in the garage would not allow for me to have an office. Yes, that's caused a little bit of problems, but we're kind of still working on that whole scenario. The garage for us needed to have four important components: the washer dryer, our freezer, Bob's cowboy hot tub, and the treadmill. So you will see in these videos that we've accomplished this, as well as storage for larger kitchen appliances and for a food pantry and food storage. We've had several different changes, and again, this is not perfect, so there might be another one. My neighbor actually laughs because every now and then I'll say, well, this weekend we rearranged, and she'll say, you rearranged the garage again. Yes, we did, because we are still trying to find that perfect solution for us. So let's go take a look.
Now, directly behind our garage door is where we hang up coats, especially in the winter, backpacks, things of that nature. The storage containers where we put our snack items and things that we don't want mice to get in, dog food on the shelves, and then we have our vegetable bins on top of that. Right next to the back door, we have a small refrigerator that allows us to keep some extra items in, right next to Bob's cowboy hot tub and the treadmill. Both of these things are items that you can only use one at a time, obviously, and it doesn't make it easy, but at least it is accommodating for two things we really want to have in the RV. Now, one of the things I did have to get used to was this is not going to be a pretty space. This is the garage. So we have this ugly black plastic insulator on the back wall just to keep from getting too cold or too hot. And then we have this shelving unit that we have some miscellaneous items, but in particular, this is where I put those larger appliances that won't fit in my tiny kitchen. Right next to it is our freezer. And then we have the bed, the queen size bed above it, which we primarily use for storage. We don't use this for guests, although we could if they came. We have it set so it would be able to come down far enough to be able to use. But primarily we use it with boxes and storage containers up there, the toilet paper, paper towels, things like that. And then across from this, you'll see where Bob put an extra piece of plywood above the door of the bathroom to widen that area, and we're able to use it for storage there as well. These two items came from Walmart, this pantry cupboard and shelving that I could put canned food, and I really love this. It holds a lot and allows me to have whatever I need at the ready and to stock up my fridge or the pantry in the little kitchen. I'm able to keep most of my cleaning supplies either above the washer dryer or above the freezer. I did want to point out that this washer and dryer is for like a small apartment and had to be specially wired to make it work. We particularly like the top load as opposed to the front load, And so this was a great choice for us. I wanted to point out this little nightlight that we have on the washing machine because Izzy does have her potty pads back here, especially at night. These are automatically and they come on, and so she can see where she's going. And because the garage isn't necessarily pretty, and we do have to keep the door open somewhat so Izzy can come back there whenever she needs to, we did set up these curtains, and we can close off that section that's really messy. And so when you look into the garage or you kind of scanned your eyes past the door, it isn't the eyesore it could be.
So we hope you liked today's tour of our garage. And if you want to see the rest of our rig, stay tuned because on February 14th, I'm going to share my home. I'm going to do a home tour because I love my home. And on this day of love, I'm going to share it with you. In the meantime, take a look at this video, or this video, or this video.